Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. I am big fans of our guests.
Yes, we are. Yeah, I love these guys.
Courtney and Doug Murr from Dog Rose Brewing in downtown St. Augustine. They've always got something fun going on.
They are so creative with every event. There's so much thought. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. So we're going to talk about Brewers Fest.
Yep.
And some exciting new shows as well that they've got going on down there at Dog Rose. They always got something going on down there. It's great. Yeah. I love it. So we will talk to them here very soon. We will also give you your events, your horoscopes, and...
New banner, dude. That looks great.
Look at that. Huh?
Look at you, Fancy.
Hey.
That's cool.
Hey, man.
I like that.
Spent some time in the design lab yesterday.
Nice. Look at that. Very nice. Very polished.
I feel so official here now.
Looks great.
And we'll get some funnies out of the way, too, at the end of the show. Leave you on a laugh. So let's jump right into it. We'll tell you about our friends first at Bozard Ford Lincoln. 75 years. Coming up on 76 years.
That's incredible.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
It really is remarkable. Right here in St. Augustine in the Northeast Florida area. Their home. And our home, of course, obviously. At Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are here for you and your family. Experience their extensive selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, quick and quality servicing, and their parts and accessory shop for all those things you need for your Ford truck or your Ford hybrid, your Ford electric vehicle.
Yep. Your Lincoln.
Your Lincoln.
Yes.
Right. They got it all, man. On hand and ready for you. At Bozard Ford Lincoln, your family is their family, and they are driven to inspire. Also, our friends at the Bailey Group, of course. Getting enrolled in a health insurance or Medicare plan does not have to be complicated. I can't stress that enough. It can be quite the opposite, especially when you work with our friends at the Bailey Group. You're going to work with a local insurance advisor, which is so important. They know the needs of our community. They know the needs of families in our community, and they're going to help you find just the right insurance coverage for your specific needs and your budget. Their goal is to make getting covered simple. No added costs, no extra fees. The Bailey Group handles individual health and Medicare, corporate benefits, and financial needs for their clients. Give them a call today. Set up an appointment. Let them do that for you. 904-461-1800. And then our friends at Elace Med Spa. If you're looking for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience, look no further than Elace Med Spa, formerly Amara Med Spa. At Elace, they specialize in providing their clients with a range of luxurious spa treatments and advanced medical aesthetic procedures. Whether you're looking to unwind with a hydrofacial, everybody loves the hydrofacials, man. It's a big deal.
It's like a fancy vacuum for your face. Very nice. Let's get you clean.
Or enhance your natural beauty with things like dermal fillers, laser treatments, Botox, contouring, hair removal, spot removal.
That's nice.
They do it all.
Yeah.
Their expert staff will work with you to develop a personalized treatment plan. Get on one of those memberships. It's just a great deal to save yourself some money, especially if you're a regular customer down there at Elace Med Spa, 2100 A1A South, Suite 2. And you can find them at elace.com.
Nice.
Yeah. Doug and Courtney in studio with us. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
We're doing well, thanks. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Dog Rose Brewing. What's new? What's new with you guys out there at Dog Rose?
Well, we talked about beer. We're shifting into spring here, so some of our beer lineups are going to start shifting into that spring, summer flavor profile and having fun.
Okay, what does that look like with you guys?
Well, we do our Dare Fruitlings pills. We'll have some Hefeweizens, maybe a Belgian wit, maybe some fruited stuff.
Cool. Okay.
We don't have much of a winter, but when we try to at least, recognize it as a part of the calendar, kind of brew to that style. And then we're just plugging along with music. Tonight we've got Dewey with Chris Kellum.
That's the guy
his
from
musical
Blister.
chair. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So that should be fun. That's always a good draw and a lot of fun. We've got a great event coming up in April 25th. Rebloom. This is our second time. It's Pints for Parkinson's.
Yes, they're coming on the show in a couple of weeks. I'm excited to talk to them about that. Melanie,
it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
We raised a ton of money last time, and they raised all this money. And what they do is they give free physical therapy to Parkinson's patients.
Wow.
Right, and help with all that. So
That's so huge.
Yeah, we're really excited to be part of that. We just got confirmed Aslan and Jim Johnson are going to play for the event, so that should be fun.
Very cool.
How are you guys liking the concerts, the kind of show aspect of what you're doing? People seem to be really, really loving it. Is it going well for you guys?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a lot of fun, and it's something that we believe in. It's not for the faint at heart because you can't always monetize it. You can't quantify the win sometimes. Meaning you pay this band, and we're a different approach. We don't charge covers. Right, we never will. We don't charge tickets. We don't close for the shows. So we just guarantee the money to the band and go from there. So you don't always win in that aspect, but sometimes, there's the unquantifiable, if you're on somebody's mind for the next week talking about a show they saw. Yeah, you can't put a value on that. And it's put us in touch with a lot of different cool bands from around the state and the country, and people know it's given us a bit of a reputation where I just heard from the guy, I think earlier this year, they're like, hey, we're coming through and our van broke down and we're this really cool band. And they were, and we booked them for the night and gave them some money, and they had a great time. And now they want to come back and play, So those are the fun, the fun parts of it,
Yeah. So Courtney, did you guys always have this vision of being like a music/beer house, or was it always a beer house/music house?
Probably beer first.
Okay.
But I would say anybody who knows Doug and I, music is just part of us.
Yeah.
That's how we like to cut loose, and I think we always knew it was going to be a part of Dog Rose, but it was like where to start, or how do we grow into where we are now?
Yeah. Like the Pachakacha that you guys had was incredible. Like the server one, remember that one?
Yeah, industry night.
That was amazing turnout too.
It was amazing turnout.
So it's almost like just this great, bar where people just come and meet and can express themselves creatively, which is amazing.
Yeah. We're definitely supporters of the art, and we're fortunate to have that space.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's a great space.
Really think about it. There's not, we do a lot of parties and stuff, and there's not a lot of places that you could just roll in with 40 of your friends to celebrate a birthday party and it not overtake the place, or you have to rent it or something, or even 70. I mean, sometimes it's wedding parties of 100 people.
Cool. I remember it as an art gallery way back in the day.
Right.
I moved here to town for that gallery.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
And that was the first place I actually exhibited my work. And I met Michelle Rue, who used to own it.
Yeah,
and it was an awesome experience just to be able to get into the whole, because he was trying to bring absinthe to the United States without the wormwood. So I was going to help him do like some of the ads. It was a very cool moment.
Cool.
We lost the project, but still amazing space to be able to transform this. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. I saw a meme the other day, you guys. What does BAR stand for? Beer and alcohol room. It's not true. I really wanted to make that true. Wouldn't that have been really cool though? I looked it up. I really wanted it to be true.
It must be that.
That's in the same vein as the tip to ensure promptness.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know if there's any legitimacy to it or not, but.
So let's talk about the festival.
Yeah.
This is coming up pretty soon.
Brewers Fest,
May the 4th.
Oh,
there you go.
Cool.
Can't leave that one laying there.
I like it.
What are you guys looking forward to this year?
Jeez,
All of it?
I mean,
Good weather.
All right.
Insane amount of work that goes into it. And
Oof,
Courtney, by and large, really does all the heavy lifting on this whole event. I do some of the smaller kind of behind the scenes stuff, but yeah, we're excited. We got some new breweries coming, which is always exciting to, because we handpick these brewers.
Oh, okay.
And in the breweries that come, and we try to really incentivize them. So we put them up in hotel rooms for the 2 nights. They get Friday and Saturday night, right? And the whole thing. And when you do that, you get real reps, right? I mean, if that fest comes across my desk, guess who's going?
Right.
Right.
Not the bartender.
Good call.
We're excited to have some of these new breweries we've got coming this year. And that was always the idea, was to have the brewers there and it not look like, going down the aisle of Publix, beer aisle, right? Which a lot of festivals do.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
something
like,
extraordinary.
great.
Yeah.
Sierra Nevada, hazy little thing. This should be exciting.
And we got to buy it for double the price at this festival.
So we're excited about that. We like changing the music every year. And we love the space. So it's really great. We've had great reaction. I think VIP, what'd you say on that?
Gosh, VIP sold out in maybe 10 minutes.
That's
Which,
awesome.
I know there were some folks upset about that.
Of course.
But, there's a certain amount of number we can have there. And I think there are people who really enjoy that it's a smaller event. But
and forgive me, it's at Fountain of Youth, correct?
yes,
Am I
at
saying
the
that
Fountain
right?
of
Okay,
Youth.
cool.
And so the VIP, they're in the Magnolia room. There's a buffet provided by Meehan's. air conditioning and lovely loo, and we really tried to make it a special package,
Yeah.
you know? So, yeah.
What can somebody expect though the day of? Like they walk into the gates, and am I seeing like a bunch of tables around where different breweries are? What is the experience like for general admission?
So we, as far as the Fountain of Youth goes, we're on that, if you're looking at the water, we're on that kind of shady, tree-covered area.
Love
and when
that.
Doug and I were doing the map out, I guess year one, we had everybody like in these rows, and it just felt, I don't know.
Seems too
stiff.
industrial.
It
Yeah.
felt stiff.
Yeah.
So Doug was like, what if we get real organic with the layout? And we do a couple like in this shape and a couple over here.
I like that.
So it's laid out, it's like, I don't know, maybe softer,
It's
you
sort
know?
of like when I get a little drunk and tipsy, I'm just going to go to the next station.
It's easier. It's easier.
That's right. It's easier to navigate.
Very nice, like a bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are, everybody's got their own little booth, their 10 by 10 tent with their logos and their table. And everybody tries to bring something special, as far as what they're pouring. And this year we're about right under 30 breweries from, regional, and there's a couple from Georgia coming. So
Oh, fun. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Talk about putting on an event like this, because not everybody realized it. I didn't realize until about a month ago that like your last week or your last couple of weeks are so hectic. Like they're so wild. It drives you crazy. I can tell that is an agreeable laugh.
yeah.
But talk about putting on something like this and just what it takes to do this for you guys.
I think prior it's a lot of like, phone calls, emails, that kind of stuff. And it has gotten easier. This is year 5. It has gotten easier because we have vendors in place that we've worked with, or maybe somebody didn't work last year. So we've, that's been good. I would say the week of is a little hectic. The day before and the morning of, it's just like...
Morning of, yeah. When do you load in? Do you load in the night before?
We do get to load in the night before
Cool.
and get some stuff done, but in years past, it's like rain Friday night, so we can't do too much setup outside.
Gotcha.
So that morning of is a little hectic, but that's, the Lighthouse, they offer us their volunteers.
Oh, that's
They handle
nice.
the whole volunteer program. Their volunteer base is huge.
That's
and
incredible.
the girl over there, Amanda, she's a saint. I couldn't do it without her. I mean, she just manages everybody and kind of directs everybody in their spaces. So it's so helpful.
So call to action. You guys don't need volunteers. I know we'll get that in comments today.
I absolutely.
Cool,
I
awesome.
saw the list this week, and there are some holes. So
Okay.
they're always looking
Fantastic.
for, for people. And you only work half the fest, so you can work the morning shift and then attend in the afternoon.
I love that.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work
So-
some, play some.
Yeah, absolutely. Which
That's
some
cool.
people
I love
like
that.
to volunteer.
Do you sleep for 2 weeks after a
my
festival
gosh.
like this? Do you just say, I'm turning off?
That first day we do.
Oh my gosh.
Although Courtney will agree with this, I think it's just our nature. But literally, maybe not the very next day, but the next day, we're like, now what do we do? You know,
Yeah.
now we got nothing going on.
I know. You do.
The energy is all done.
Yeah.
Another event or something going.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do kind of sink after it.
And then we
I
do
love
that, and we're wondering why in the hell we did that. Why are we doing this again?
It's a wild ride. And then by the time August is like, you know what? We need to re-up. Let's do it again. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
But it's
Although
so
we-
cool just seeing the progress in this event and just to hear that you guys sold out a VIP in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's
rad.
ridiculous. That is awesome. And that just speaks to the popularity and how much people love attending and love hanging
yeah.
out with you guys.
Well, we appreciate
Do I need
it.
to bring, like, if I'm general admission, do I need to bring my own cup?
No, so with the ticket price, everybody gets this year is a 5-ounce little glass,
Okay,
and
cool.
and you get to walk around with that and sample from all the vendors.
Okay, cool. So I have to
Great.
do you wash it in between?
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody's got squirt bottles with water, and they'll
Nice.
rinse it out for you, or maybe some will rinse it with beer. I don't know.
You know,
Little beer rinse and then some fresh beer on
That is the
top.
holy water of the event, so I'm just saying, yeah, that's awesome.
That's right. And that is, those are some of the small little things that we always thought about. We've been in this industry for a long time and done just countless beer festivals, right? And those are all the little things that we always saw missing that we wanted to add, right? So now we make sure, whether you bring it or not, you've got squirt bottles and dump buckets at your booth, right?
Yeah.
You'd be amazed. Even I did a festival just a couple of weeks ago, and I was the only one with a bottle, rinsing glasses. And I'm
Really?
like, oh my God, thank you.
Yeah.
It's like, and it cost, what are those things on Amazon? Nothing.
Right, yeah.
$100 you get outfit
Little
the whole city
innovations.
with them.
To level up people's experiences. It's totally worth it.
Small, and it really does.
And people love when folks pay attention to those small details.
That's right.
And they notice
really
they
do.
notice it.
Yes.
They really do.
What about growlers? Can people bring growlers to the event or no? Is that like a no? I'm just thinking, like, if I loved one, I'm going to go home and get my growler. Yeah.
There's laws in place, and it is a tasting event.
Okay,
But,
that's awesome.
Over the course, it's 12 to 5 if you're VIP, 1 to 5 for GA. That's plenty of tasting.
A lot of tasting of fun.
And I know you guys are super charitable folks. Is there anybody that's like a benefactor from this? Where's
So we try to spread it around every year. But this year is the St. Augustine Lighthouse and Maritime Museum.
Cool.
Which it tends to lean more towards the education side. We really like to support anything with kids. And then it's also Swamp Haven, which I think everybody's pretty familiar with what those gals. Yes, what those gals do. It's pretty amazing. And then the St. Johns County Marine Science Program.
Very nice.
For scholarships.
I want to speak to that a little bit because I really love it. I don't know if you know anything about this camp, but it's a 2-week camp. It's only middle school kids. You have to be selected, right? You can't just go. They have to nominate you. And with that, and it's a great, they pick you up at your school every morning. You go kayaking, you go surfing, fishing, you do all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And but it's not cheap. And I always think about these kids that are deserving and were chosen, and just maybe it's not in the cards for that family, So we love to sponsor. I think we're going to do 6 scholarships this year for that.
That is awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got to see this with Allison Burball over at R.J. Murray Middle School. And there are so many kids out there in that biology program that will never have the opportunity to really dive into this. And you're lighting up the world when they get to do these kinds of activities and the hands-on experience. You're changing their atmosphere completely.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids, we live so close to the beach, they've never even been there.
I know.
That's what's so amazing. So I love that you guys are doing this. This is going to be really great for them. That's an awesome camp.
Yeah. We really feel passionate about that.
Cool.
That's exciting. Yeah, I can remember being in middle school. I don't know if it was the same program, but they did something very, very similar. Over the summer, and it was every kid wanted to do this. It was just, it looked like so much fun.
Yeah.
So where can people go to get tickets to the event?
Yeah.
Where can they go to find out more about you guys on a daily basis?
Sure.
So for tickets, it's stabrewersfest.com.
Okay.
There's about 200 or so GA tickets left.
Oh, wow. Okay.
People got to snag
You
those.
better go and put that in comments for everybody.
We do typically sell out, so there won't be any tickets at day of.
Okay.
And that's where all the information about breweries, sponsors, and social media, obviously, you can check that out too for anything.
You guys have a great social media presence too. I just want to say, you do a great job. Well, I'm always up on Dewey stuff. He's one of my great friends, so I'm always seeing like who's playing, what's going on at Dog Roast. So great
Thanks.
job, amazing.
Appreciate that.
That's all.
Thank you.
It's easy.
Yeah,
It's easy.
turnkey.
Love it.
Yeah, especially when you're running a business and now you're running festivals and
My wife's
concerts.
doing it. It makes everything a lot easier.
Doug, Courtney, thank y'all very much for coming
Thanks,
in
guys.
and
Always,
filling us in
Pleasure.
here. Anything else we need to know before you guys get on with more important stuff?
I can't think of anything. We're looking forward to the fest. It's going to be great. We did want to maybe shout out, Ice Mule is one of our big sponsors this year.
Ice Mule coolers.
The reason I bring them up is it's a super cool like backpack cooler thing. But they've got a real national footprint, but nobody realizes that they're really a hyper local company.
Really?
Dude, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Which is why they're getting more and more involved, and they, as they've gotten bigger, people are like, they're and who knows where, right?
Wow.
But they're right here.
Yeah.
And they're a great company, and so we're really excited.
Yeah,
to
they're a
have them on
top
board
tier
this
sponsor this year.
year. Yeah.
Cool.
So
That's
want to
really
give them
awesome.
a little shout out.
I'd love to meet them. Send me info.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll have
I
a
would
booth
love
at the
highlighting.
fest.
Yeah.
And they will
Okay.
be there at the
And
fest too.
Like I said, we're going to make sure you guys get a couple of VIP passes.
Dude,
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That's so
Yeah.
sweet.
So
Very
it'll be
cool. Well, thank y'all very
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Always
Yeah.
fun talking to you.
You too.
So fun.
Always.
May the 4th be with you guys.
Get them ready already.
That's right.
That's exciting, man. And at the Fountain of Youth, you can't go wrong. doing a
Beautiful in the
party out
shade.
there.
Yeah, that's
So
the way to go.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The Fountain of Youth, I believe, is a stop with the Old Town Trolleys.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah. And Old Town Trolley, awesome folks down there. Part of their philosophy is giving back to the communities in which they operate, which is really cool. Old Town Trolley is proud to offer their sincere appreciation and support to organizations like the St. Johns County Schools, the Patriot Service Dogs. They do the autism designation that they're really pushing hard on. I think most of their employees, if not all at this point, have that certification, which is so important. They want to make sure everybody can fully enjoy the experience on the Old Town Trolley. Talk about attention to detail.
Yeah.
Just really cool what they do for their guests and so many people in our community. It's so important to have an organization like Old Town Trolleys here. They're more than just a train. They're the green trains. We love them, and you will too.
And we love Steve Chapman's All-American Air. For 45 years, they've been serving St. Augustine and St. Johns County. They take great pride in providing quality service and installations, in turn gaining a customer for life. Steve Chapman's All-American Air can match any price, but no one can match their quality and service. Our friends at All-American Air will take exceptional care of your home unit. When was the last time you had your home unit serviced and inspected? Give them a call. Get on one of those maintenance plans. I do it all the time, and I love it. 904-461-0070.
And of course, our good friends at Bin 39 Wine Bar. Irving coming in tomorrow, right?
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, for an Easter wine tasting,
Yes,
I believe.
sir.
Yeah, man, that's exciting.
He is so excited.
I love it because I know nothing about wines,
Good,
right?
yeah.
And so Irving is always in here helping me get a better understanding
True.
of the wines that we're drinking, where they're coming from, what the grapes are like,
How the grapes
what the
suffered.
temperature,
It's very in with that, yeah.
right? We want suffering grapes.
Yes, that makes the best ones.
They are open at Bin 39, so you can go down, have your own experience with Irving down there, and let him show you about some of the wines they have in stock. I guarantee you can find your new favorite wine out there at Bin 39. Give them a call, 904-827-5740. All right, man, it's horoscope time. You're on deck. Scorpio, Sagittarius, coming at you here this afternoon. Let's get it rolling, Clay. Davey's thrilled. Scorpio, your intensity today is about as pleasant as a scorpion in your underwear.
Well, I
Ouch.
was tested. You know, I came in hot this morning.
Yeah. Try not to sting everyone who accidentally glances in your direction.
Maybe I'll take that as some real advice. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Sagittarius, your adventurous spirit will lead you to the fridge, possibly the couch.
Oh.
Big day ahead.
Huge.
Don't forget to document your journey on social media. I'll do that anyway.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you one thing you can document.
Okay.
Rooftop reggae.
Oh, right.
So, okay, remember that Pesca had Alex Marley coming to town back in February and they had to cancel due to weather?
Oh,
well, this is the re-up moment. So March 29th from 5 to 9 p.m., Alex Marley and Seeds from a Tree at Pesca Volano Rooftop Reggae. Super fun. Check that out on their socials. That'll be a good one.
All right.
Okay, the Easter events hosted by the St. Augustine royal family. The Easter parade is this weekend.
That's right. Wow,
This is-
already.
I know. Saturday, because Easter's early this year, March 30th, 9 a.m. This is the 65th annual Easter parade.
Okay.
The parade starts at the old jail in San Marco, as we know, and continues south on Avenida Menendez along the bayfront. So yeah, check them out. The St. Augustine royal family, new royal family too. They're amazing. Some great locals in there that are representing the King and Queen, Princess and Prince. Very cool. St. Augustine Royal Family on socials.
All right. Yeah, definitely check them out.
Yeah. Ooh, check out this Limelight Theater. This is going on right now. It's called Wait Until Dark by Frederick Knott.
Okay.
Dive into a heart-stopping suspense of Wait Until Dark, where danger lurks in every shadow. In a quiet Greenwich Village apartment, blind Susie Hendricks becomes entangled in a lethal game of deception with a cunning can man and two ex-convicts. A mysterious doll holds the key of their sinister plot. When darkness falls, a deadly game of cat and mouse ensues. Will Susie outwit her adversaries in the dark? This is going on now until March 31st. That's for
That was a very great radio preview
I
for
know,
that.
just trying to get in there for everybody.
That was
but yeah,
great.
it's cool. We love them over at Limelight. It's going to be a good one. I like a good suspense play. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay, cool. I like what they're doing down there at Limelight, too. A lot
Yeah,
of
good
love 'em.
people.
Good people. Speaking of good people, Panache. Since 1987, they opened their doors to be a cut above the rest. They do that every single day. I am looking forward to their Love Your Mother Eco Fashion Show coming up April 27th. That's right around the corner, too. That's almost here. Jeez.
It's going to be amazing.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. They are going to just have it's a ball to see how many people get so creative.
Right.
In making these amazing, really wearable art pieces.
Right.
Made completely out of plastic and things we would normally consider as trash. Man.
Trash and fashion, yep.
That's it.
Juliana Kurosakis is running the creative department. She's working with 13 different designers this year. It is going to be amazing. Yes,
Epic.
check this out.
You're going to be the MC out there.
Yes.
Very nice. Get Posh. Go to getpanache.com and check out more about the Love Your Mother Eco Fashion Show.
And check out the United Way. They are a champion for our community. Of course, they create opportunities. They also foster education and improve the lives of those in need. From empowering children to succeed in school to providing vital resources to families in crisis. The United Way of St. Johns County is at the forefront of change. By investing in education, health, and financial stability, they're building a stronger, more resilient community for all. Check them out today. Go to unitedway-sjc.org.
All right, sir. What do we got to end the show?
All right. Times people saw something that made them go, Yeah. Okay. First one here. Violence is never the answer. Me, dog travels more than 100 miles to bite its owner after being abandoned.
Hey, good dog.
Yeah, man.
Good dog.
How dare. Next up, hipster gets mad when his photo was used in an article about how all hipsters look alike and then finds out it wasn't him.
I love that.
Next up, I'm crying. I'm so happy for them.
Oh,
so nice.
beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful
wedding. They look a little too similar, though. I'm wondering if this is a Southern wedding.
Right? Could be. Next up, oh my gosh, this yearbook. Okay, so Ella Adam writes, LOL, Lily thinks we're doing our senior quotes together. And Lily Adam just writes, sandwiches.
Jeez.
This is a Arrested Development reference. Lily was expecting Ella's quote to be, we can always finish each other's boom sandwiches. So yeah, Ella was like, heck no. Next up, when bald people wash their faces, how high up do they go?
What do you mean?
When you wash your
There's
face,
a face.
Okay.
This is hard to explain. I've never thought about this before. Jeez.
Tricked your trick. All right, next up. Imagine carrying a baby for 9 whole months to just name it Josh.
Wow.
And then look at all the Joshes in
Lots of
comments.
Joshes out there. Jeez. It's a popular name.
I mean, there's a wine named after it.
It's a bland name.
Next up, damn, I walked all the way to the bridge near my house to ponder, and there's already 2 dudes there pondering as well.
It's the ponder spot.
Oh, next up, warning. This guy was supposed to buy our washer and dryer machine for 150 pounds. He wanted to see if it was working first and asked if he could do a load of laundry. After he finished, he said, let me go get the money, got in his car, and drove away with his clean clothes.
You know, I should have been doing this while my laundry
Could have been
was,
amazing.
while my washing machine was broken.
Next up, hello, it's John Lennon. I need beer money. Imagine. Prankster. Next up, all I ever wanted from yogurt is to know who the cows are. And then they have the cows on the side. Myrtle, Letty, Root, Irma, Fanny, Julia, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody comments, notice how all the cows are traditionally named girl names. This is a deep connection between misogyny and consuming animals. And then it's like, I feel like yogurt from a bull wouldn't quite taste as right there, Becky. Yeah.
Cows are all females.
Right.
Come
there we
on.
go.
That's
dopey.
Ay.
Pick your battles.
All right, man. Good stuff. Thank you for putting together a great show today to Doug and Courtney, Clay pressing all the buttons, and you guys out there for watching. We'll see you in the morning.
Bye, everybody.